Chant together. Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you divide zero from the level, मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा, गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परम ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Spirituality or spiritual life has to be understood on a holistic scale. Like, what is our life? Our life is the world around. Our life is we are functioning through the body. Our life is our faculties. Our life is our experiences. Our life is the experiencers. So, when we talk about spirituality, we have to take into account all these factors. If only one part is taken and others are neglected, it is not spirituality. For example, if a person is having elephantitis on one leg and other leg very thin, therefore his health is on an average okay. Can we say like that? Therefore, many of us mistake spirituality is becoming an extremist. See, we don't have to. Then the question comes, where from we will get the information or knowledge about it? So, the best guru in our life is our every single experience. Don't search in search of guru anywhere. There was one NRI from Canada wrote me, Swamiji, I have been living here for many years now. Now I have no charm in Canada. But now I think I should become spiritual. So I want to come to India, and they say you have to have a guru. Without a guru you cannot realize binu guru jnana kahan se paave. And therefore I want to find a guru also. So can you guide me, where do I get a guru and then where I realize? So I ask him, very good, very few people think about it. Now tell me, if you want to find a guru, what is your budget? We have got budget gurus. See, spiritual life is switch it off, is making noise. So, the spiritual life is learning from every single experience of our life every day. Now one thing I'll tell you, and I promise you, you will not do it. Make a copy and give that title to your own notebook. What I have learned today. Every day learn only one thing. See, start. Now, a person who cannot learn from his or her experiences, even Guru will fail. Nothing can be taught. Everything has to be learnt. One common example you all know. In Mahabharata, there are two characters, the archers. One was Arjun and second was Ekalavya. So Ekalavya was rejected by Dronacharya. I don't want to teach you. And Arjuna was given a special status. See, a teacher who has biasness in favor or against anybody, will you call him a teacher? See, Dronacharya did it. And therefore he wanted to make Arjuna the best archer of his time. And Ekalavya, he said, never mind, and he learned on his own to such an extent that he became better than Arjun. See, what is the moral of the story? Moral of the story is, spirituality cannot be taught. We have to learn from every single experience. This is the meaning of spirituality. Oh, we thought he will tell us, how to sit in a posture and how to close the half eyes, But when we try to close the eyes, half they open, half, and they don't stay steady. What should be done? Remember this, nothing can be taught. See, out of courtesy, we say, Bhagavan Sri Krishna is who? Krishnam Bande Jagat Gurum. If he was the Jagat Guru, he failed to teach Dushasan, Duryodhan, Dhritarashtra. He failed. What kind of Guru is he? Therefore, the responsibility to lead spiritual life is ours, not anybody else. Now, second thing, take few examples how we can learn from our experiences. When we are taking food, is it the food needs that somebody should eat me, or I need to eat the food? Whose need it is? It is our need, is it not? We should not be a challenge to the teacher. Try to teach me. No. It is our need. So, first step on spiritual path is, whatever we are doing or not doing, nobody needs us in this world. Remember this principle. Then we need everybody. We need everything. See, friends, like I come here, none of you need me. I am 100% clear about it. None of you need. Because when I was not coming earlier, is it going to make any difference? No. Then why I am coming? It's my need. Can I go and talk to the walls or the chairs? I am talking to you. Now, why I am talking to you? Do you need it? No, you don't need it. I need it. See? Then what will be my approach in life? Whenever we do anything as our need, we will have humility, submission, lovingness. Take an example. You all have been traveling around the world. So, when we go through immigration, that time we are at our best. In front of the immigration officer, give the things. And he asks us questions, and we, with all sweetness, hello, good afternoon, how are you? Why? It's our need to enter in that country. The country doesn't need us. So what is the first thing that we have to learn under the spirituality? Whatever we do, nobody needs us. We need everything. We need everybody. First spirituality. See? Now second spirituality. Whatever we are doing, for what we are doing? See? When we go and do namaskar to Bhagavan, is it he needs it? He doesn't need. Otherwise, Ganeshji, see, since morning I'm saying nobody has come, I'm getting bored. No. Nobody needs us. Now, when we do something, for what we do? See? Like most of you are married and some of you may be happy also. This I discovered, I learned in UK only. Many years before, there was one retreat I conducted in Heathrow. And most of the audience was local Europeans. So after my talk, or 1 day or 2 days were over, one old man, he said, if I sleep and do meditation, will you mind? I said, no, I don't mind. You sleep, your choice. And after that he said, you Swami from India don't get married? So I kept quiet. Thereafter he gave me this wisdom. He said, after all, happiness is not everything in life. That day I discovered that there are two categories in life. Those who are married and those who are happy. Now tell me, any one of you in the whole world, whatever we do we do something to become miserable? What for we are doing? For example, you are married. Now tell me, who of you got married because you want to become miserable? Next question. I will not ask. I had to survive another 2 days. See, friends. So what is our life? Our life is, we are seeking happiness through action, is it not? It is here the samsara begins. Spirituality is, don't seek happiness. Then, see, many times you must have seen that something is kept right on the table and some book or something is lying on there. We don't see where it is. I don't know who has taken. Children are like that. We go on complaining. And then we get a message from the kitchen. Kindly lift that book. And we take that Akashvani and lift the book. Oh, it is already there. So have we created it? It was covered. The moment you remove the cover, that thing is there. Exactly the same way. Don't do anything to seek happiness. Let every action of our life be as an excuse to express happiness. See? It's so simple, friends. But whatever we do, only seeking happiness, don't do that. Never try these two things in your life. Number one, don't try to make anybody happy. Why? God failed to make us happy. And we, the miserable, want to make others happy. But why? This is not good. No, it is good. Why? We belong to democracy. Everybody has the right to be miserable. Tathastu. See, friends, this is what happens with the parents. See, I have done so much for him, but who asked you? Another Mahamantra. Who asked you? So discover, our miseries are on two counts. Number one, miseries of having something and miseries of not having something. See? Those who could not get an opportunity to come to the other countries like here, UK or USA, they are feeling, so I wish I could go. And when they come over here, they say, pata nahi kya prarabdha hai. Whole life spent only in washing dishes. Friends, don't seek happiness in life. We have to discover. Now, what is the discovery? I am telling you everything what I have learned. I am not referring any particular book. This is said like that. No. You learn. You know, one of my spiritual practice is closing and opening my suitcase. Every 2, 3 days, 4 days, I had to open my suitcase, and then I discover, oh God, there is nothing. Where are my garments? Were missing this time. So yesterday, immediately we have to go to the shoppings and get the things. So, sometime it happens, fill in the things, and you also must be experiencing the same thing. Whatever may be the size of your suitcase, it is always small. Keep on pushing the things, and then you sit on that, and then try to zip it. It doesn't. Oh, there is no space. What to do? Add some space to the suitcase. Because you don't have space, isn't it? So add some space. Can we add space to the suitcase? Then it is occupied by many unwanted things. 7 pairs of slippers with 2 legs, 7 pairs of slippers. What must be the suitcase of the centipede? See, friends. So what can be done? Remove, man, something extra that you have removed it. The moment you empty the contents from your suitcase, space is already there. We are already happy. We are already divine. But this divinity is covered by unwanted contents. Dekho Maharaj, how many things are there? There are 2 types of things which is covering our divine nature, and therefore it is not able to express, manifest. One thing is called, you are Indian so you will know these words, Sukha Kachra and Gila Kachra. All the possessions that you have in your house is Sukha Kachra. See? And all the relations that you have is a Gila Kachra. We are all disturbed and carrying the burden of Sukha Kachra and Gila Kachra. See? Empty yourself. And emptying has to be done willingfully. See? Like, I don't eat sweets. The reason was, because wherever we move, they feel giving sweets to the Swami is the best way of service. And how to avoid that? So I told, I don't take milk and milk product, because most of the sweets are from milk. And then there is nothing wrong with me, I can't take anything. But I made this like this. So why? Then actually I am protected from these ammas. You know what I have learned? Bhagwan Krishna gave up his Devaki only for a few years. And in exchange he got one Yashoda, is it not? I gave up my Devaki for good. But Krishna was poor. I am rich. I have got a battalion of Yashodas around the world. The story is not complete. One Yashoda was torturing Krishna. See, tie him down with something, beat him and all that, No? See? So to protect myself from these Yashodas, therefore I don't take this, I don't take that. Because instead of becoming angry, frustrated, when I give up myself, it is happiness. When those who are diabetics, if they are compelled, you take 1 teaspoonful of sugar and book yourself for the graveyard. Oh God, it is that bad? Yes. And then you give up. But suppose I take double dose of the insulin. Friends, willingful denial is spirituality. See? Somebody has to tell us, Abhi mat khana, enough now. Like children, we tell the children, isn't it? Now your stomach is full, don't eat, okay? Enough. No, mommy, I want, no, it is full. See, friends, therefore spirituality is don't seek happiness in life, but find an excuse to express happiness. This is what is the message of Bhagavad Gita. See, Bhagavad Gita didn't teach anything. If you are asked to summarize whole Bhagavad Gita in one sentence, how will you summarize? 700 verses in one sentence. I was given this thing in Washington. And they were all professional listeners. So I told Swamiji, we have been listening Gita for years together. Can you summarize us Gita in one sentence? Because there are so many things, this yoga, that yoga, and that bhog and all that, and we get confused. What should we do or what should not we do? I said, yes, Gita is very simple. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. Followed by Karnataka. This is whole Bhagavad Gita. Practice this. Arjuna's problem was not war, that was his profession. See, his problem was not killing the people. His problem was not grandfather or guru. His problem was my guru and my grandfather. If it is your guru, your grandfather, I don't mind. But when it is mine, gila kachra. This is how the samsara begins. And such people, they keep on arguing and justifying how I am miserable and it is justified. Never, never justify you are miserable. Make the miseries miserable. Don't justify you are miserable. See? When somebody comes and tells you the miseries, first time by your unluck, you will listen. Because you have heard. Second time, you will be again victim. This again I learned from you all. In Mumbai it happened. One lady just dropped in. I said, Mama, how come you just come like that? I had to do some of work and you have nothing to do, you are troubling me. Swamiji, I want to talk to you something. So what can I do? Mouth you can close, ears you can't close, like the hippopotamus. So she started telling this, that, continuously talking. So I was simply nodding as if I am listening, but I was not listening. Do you know who is my guru? You all. Are you listening? Even this is not heard. This is spirituality. Pashyan api nacha pashyati. Although seeing, nothing is seen. Although hearing, nothing is heard. So I learned from my gurus. So after she, okay, Swamiji, I go, very good, go. Oh, 1 minute, I am coming again. I got something to tell. I said, now if you come, I will go run out of my house. Don't come. Remember one thing. Here in this world, do not talk your miseries to anybody. Miseries are an exercise, a spiritual exercise through which we have to graduate. See? If your wife is, this is just example, okay? If your wife is intelligent, understanding, serving, caring, loving, and therefore you are happy, what is your contribution? If she is Kali, Karali, Cha, Bhayanaka, Cha, and yet you are happy, that is your genius. Therefore, what is spirituality? Learn from every single experience that it is our responsibility to be happy. You cannot become happy. If you become, it will be go. So make every single experience as a spiritual examination. And when we go to the examination, we have to solve the problems. In a school, the teacher was teaching the kids summation. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Then 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. All that. Homework given the children. Next day, everybody did homework. Who has not done? I have not done. Why? Ma'am, you taught us 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. But you gave us exam homework 9 plus 7. I don't have so many fingers. No, he is right. 1 plus 1 is easy to do it. But 9 plus 7, where from to bring so many fingers? Therefore, examination is always a challenge. Don't take life as a problem. Take life as a challenge. You are walking spiritual path. In Madhya Pradesh, many years before, that time somewhere this, Olympics were going on. So I went to some place, a small town, in my friend's house. Now he is no more there. He was the central minister, Government of India. So I went to his house. His grandmother, in a small village type of place, in a cot she was sitting. I went and sat near to her. And we are watching that Olympics. And one of the things that was going on, that the girls come running, it was an obstacle race. So they'll run, take a jump and run, take a jump and run. So she said, Maharaj, why they are putting those obstacles in between? Remove them, poor girls, let them run. Now see, for the onlookers, it was an obstacle that was chosen by those girls. See, जाकी रही भावना जैसी प्रभु मूरत तिन दे कही तैसी. Life is like a cup of tea. It depends how you make it. You make it. And if we take this responsibility on ourselves, then our approach to life will change. But what Arjuna was doing in Bhagavad Gita, he is putting the responsibility on others. And when we put a responsibility on others, we are expert blaming masters, blame somebody or the other. You don't have to blame anybody or anything in this world. Stop blaming. Why this thing comes? Because inside we do not have purity. We are carrying the garbage of two negativities. One negativity is bitterness for anything or anybody in this life. And second is arrogance about one's goodness. These two things are destroying the seeker in us. Now take Arjuna's example. If you read first chapter Bhagavad Gita, how Arjuna is talking. First of all, he had the arrogance of his success. Friends, we succeed because of so many factors. We all have come here. If you enumerate the factors which have gone into our coming here, there are so many. Our contribution is hardly anything. But we have that arrogance. I have done that. I have done. I am like that. I am not like that. So, Arjuna's first arrogance is, he says, let me see with whom I have to fight. What an arrogance. And therefore, he says to the Lord, take my chariot, let me check with whom I have to. Kairmaya saha yodhavyam. Who can dare fight with me? Let me check. Arrogance of success. Friends, failure is essential in life. There is one boy in USA, and that Amma is my favorite. Very rare family. Husband is a IT fellow and she is a normal home wife, but she loves cooking, etc. And her sister is also IT and her husband is also IT. So she started a small restaurant kind of thing because there are so many people not getting good food. She started. Now it has become a huge affair. So her son, he told her mother, Mommy, there is a, this chess coaching in our class, school. Should I go? Yes, go learn. Good, we should learn something. He learned and he was so fast in picking up that he could represent his state at a national level. And out of the 5, 4 he could win, 5th he was losing. When he came home, this is what his mother is. She said, I am happy you lost one. Or else you will start imagining yourself. Konyosti sadrusho maya. Friends, failures are the guards because of which we don't go the wrong way. It is necessary. But this arrogance, when it comes, then a person is most miserable in life. This was one character of Arjuna which we should not maintain in our life. And the second thing, he had bitterness towards Pandavas, towards Kauravas. In fact, Pandavas were, technically speaking, Kauravas only. They belonged to the Kuru Vamsha. So they were not someone different. Children of 2 brothers. How can they be different? So, he says the words, Dhritarashtrasya putraha, Dhartarashtraha, they are bad, atatayi. They don't understand. Now what right we have got to tell somebody is atatayi? Terrorist. Who is a terrorist? He who deserves punishment without trial is a terrorist. Atatayi. But who are we? We are asmavihi, prapashadvihi. We understand that this war is going to be a bloodshed and there will be too much of killing and all that. And then he starts justifying his withdrawal from the war. And this is one thing we have to learn in our spiritual life. Ignorant people first make a decision and then start thinking. See? Take an example. This example, nothing real. I have been in the jail because of murders. So I was thinking how to protect myself, and then somehow or the other I came out of the jail. Then how to hide myself? So there are two ways. Either become a politician or become a Babaji. So politician I could not, so I became a Babaji. Now, when I became a Babaji, how I will engage a lawyer? I'll tell him, see, this is the thing. Kindly see that I am protected, okay? And my lawyer will say, okay. He knows I have committed a murder, but he has to protect me. So he will make a decision first. My client is innocent. He has made a decision. After the decision is made, will he think in support of his own decision or against his own decision? See, my friends, this is what we do in life. We already made, hey, he is not a good person. See, this is not good, that is not, no. Wise people first inquire, learn, and then make a decision. The otherwise people first decide and then make a decision. See, friends, this is where Arjuna had gone wrong. And then when we thus start thinking wrong, then all the unwanted things become prominent in our thinking. What are those unimportant things? Is the omens. This is a bad omen, that is a good omen. We are going somewhere in India only, and one cat crossed. My friend Swamiji, Billi gayi, ab kya hoga? And yes, I am worried. What will happen to Billi? Whenever you talk about omens, you have lost faith in yourself. And loss of faith in yourself is loss of faith in God. What we call divine grace is called as self-confidence. Words are different, meaning is the same. See? And when we live in this world with lack of self-confidence, how can we be happy ever? See? And therefore, we have to recognize who is responsible for everything in our life. We are responsible. And when we take the responsibility, then only we can think in a proper way. Now imagine, I have taken it for granted, and all of us have taken it for granted, the cause of my misery is others. See, one husband came to me. I got many husband patients. He came to me and he said, Swamiji, I am fed up of my wife. She just doesn't understand me. What to do? I said, first of all, let us analyze your own sentence. You don't understand, and she doesn't understand you. It's a good thing. If she had understood you, she will never marry you. Oh God, you are putting it on my head. I said, no, think properly. See? You are intelligent. Intellectuals are intelligently miserable. And for them, this thing I am telling you. Who are intellectuals? For everything they want to establish cause and effect. This is because of that, because of that. So I took his stand to explain his problem. I said, look here, do you know what? In the last life, you have tortured her. And therefore, in this life, she is taking revenge. Oh God, But I don't remember I had tortured her last life. You may not remember. The divine computer, there is no deleting. It remains there till it is exhausted. Oh God, what should I do now? Now, next step. Stop blaming her and be responsible for everything that happens in your life. You are squarely responsible, not others. But when I start imagining that I am here suffering because of my wife, so what will be my spiritual practice? Try to improve the wife. This is called Ashakyanushthan. See, don't focus attention on world outside. Focus on yourself. See? But then what to do? I said, take a divorce. No, I can't because she is earning. Then what to do? I said, okay, I got many options. Now stop blaming her and start living with her with understanding, love. What will happen if I do that? She doesn't understand. I said, you have to understand. She doesn't have a problem. But you are telling everything to me. I said, who has come to me? She has not come. You have come to me. I'll talk to you only. Okay, then suppose I start behaving properly with her, I don't complain, I don't condemn her, anything. Then what will happen? In the next life, she will not be your wife. Really? I am ready. Because in this life she is doing Karwa Chauth. 7 lives I am not going to spare you. All this discussion, what does it mean? Stop blaming others for all the problems of your life. And it can be done by the first thing I told you. Change the spelling of the problem into challenge. The best in you will come out. Arjuna's problem was, he has taken a war as a problem. Katham bhishmamaham sankhe dronam cha madhusudana ishubhi pratiyotsyami pujarha varisudana. How can I kill my guru, my grandfather? That was a problem for him. Afterwards, he killed Bhishmacharya. See? Now what has happened? He has taken that earlier as a problem, then by proper understanding, he has taken it as a challenge. And what was the error in thinking? His thinking error was, when I kill others, as if others are waiting for you, kill me. They will kill you, man. But he has taken it for granted that he is going to win the war and everybody will be killed. On what ground? And therefore, Bhagwan has told only this much. Remember, these are the basics. This is what real spirituality is. Now, Arjuna's approach on the war front was, he himself says, Karpanya dosho pahata svabhavaha prachami tvam dharma samudha cheta yasreyasya nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyasteham shadhimam tvam prapannam. Now, simple translation you will get in the books. Remember, when we study scriptures, only one approach. What we have learnt and how we can apply it in our life. Otherwise, there are so many bhashya available. And the same thing, he said like that, he said like that, he said like that. What do you have to say? Khane mein namak kam hai. Daridri. See, friends, every single event or story from the scriptures is meant for how do I apply that in my life. That is spirituality, not for telling others. Otherwise, I know Bhagavad Gita by heart. Now, how does it matter? Our tape recorder knows everything by heart. Without heart even. He knows. Therefore, we have to learn. Now take this verse, Arjuna's question. Karpanya dosha pata His question was, because of Karpanya dosh means what? Krupanata is self-pity. As we should not have pity on others. That word, bad word, don't use it anywhere. Pity or compassion. These are negative feelings. See? When you see a beggar with some health problem or like that, and you say, I felt so pity, look at him, let me give him something. What do I got? I got a half-ate banana I thrown. Eat it. Pity. Friends, when you have pity on anybody, you have downgraded the divinity in him. When our parents are having health issues, we have pity on them or we serve them. When we serve, we are at a higher level of spiritual life. But when we feel pity for them, we have degraded ourselves. Never feel pity for anybody and also for your own self. Amrutasya putraha. Arjuna had that problem. Karpanya dosho prata swabhavaha. And therefore, because of the self-pity, my original nature is as if destroyed. What was the original nature of Arjuna? Wherever there is a war, he was excited. No, I'll fight this war. Like what is the original nature of Jaiswal? This is Jaiswal. Na? So I can hit, and he got the century. See, it's a challenge. Friends, when you take life as a challenge, you are a different person. When you take life as a problem, you are a different person. See? And he took war as a problem. How can I kill my guru? How can I kill my grandfather? Because of this wrong understanding, self-pity comes. My friends, we should never have self-pity. Amrutasya putraha. We are the instrument through which the divine is expressing. No devil. See? And once we have the self-pity, then all our abilities, they get completely paralyzed. In Australia, one of my friends, he used to do these appendicitis operations. And he was known for his success. 100% success in those operations. So, and he used to tell, oh, appendicitis, I just make a hole, take the finger and throw it out. That kind of, success and arrogance he had. Again, then another patient came and all that. What is the problem? Appendicitis, okay. Appendicitis, no. What is the name of the patient? Sir, he is your son. My son. Then the same finger started moving. Somebody else has to come and do. Earlier, he was a surgeon. Then he became a father. See, friends, self-confidence should never be bargained under any condition. And self-confidence is what? That we are not alone. The divine is with us. See, he has never forsaken us. We have forsaken him. Allow him to express. See? Karpanya dosha padasa. Pruchhami tva dharma samudha cheta. Then what happens? When self-pity comes, then we are unable to establish what I should be at a given period of time, in a given situation, and how long. That wisdom is lost. Now apply this right now. Where are we? We are in satsanga. When are we in satsanga? During the satsanga. What should be we? Satsangi. But when I give the example of husband and wife, if I glorify the wife and condemn the husband in the examination, immediately the wife looks at, dekho. Are Dumbo, these are common nouns. These are wife, husband, they are not proper nouns. But we get so much buried in that, and therefore the spiritual practice is Learn to remain wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. Bhagwan Krishna didn't tell Arjun that you fight the war. He didn't tell. See? And he gave everything. And ultimately said, now you wanted wisdom, I have given you sufficient. I cannot practice spiritual life on your behalf. There is no touch method. See? Mahatmas have that ability, but that is not the truth. See? It is so important. One example I'll tell you. There was a great Mahatma. Now, during his sadhana period, he was telling once, in Vrindavan it happened. So, he said, when I was young, and I heard we have to do the japa. So, I was doing japa, but the mind will run here and there, mind will not cooperate, and I was getting frustrated. So, I went to a Mahatmaji. Mahatmaji said, I want to do the japa, but the mind runs, what should I do? The Mahatmaji scolded me and said, now you chant after I chant. And he told him, now repeat, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. He was repeating after the teacher. After about 5-7 of them, now go away, now chant. And he continued chanting. One day, 2 days, continuously chanting going on and on and on. After 2 weeks, he came to a conclusion. Now I can chant perfectly, and the chanting stopped. Oh God, 2 weeks I have been chanting all right. Oh, how it stopped? I think whose face I have seen in the morning, I do not know. You must have been in front of the mirror. See? And he became frustrated, again went back to the same Mahatmaji. Mahatmaji, for 2 weeks I could chant properly, but now again it stopped. Then the Mahatmaji said, look here, I was chanting through your mind. उधारी का धंधा कब तक चलेगा? Now you work yourself. So, you have to come to this experience. It is possible. See? Now you work it. See, friends, don't give up. Work hard. And don't depend on somebody. Guru Maharaj, Ashirwad karo. I don't know, do I? Blessing karo. Blushing kar sakta hu, blessing nahi kar sakta. See, friend, discover your inner strength. Upanishad says, Nayamatma balahine labhya nacha pramadat nacha vapilingat. See, the truth is not for the dropouts in life. Succeed and drop. See? Don't have that wrong notion. See, what we see the Babajis is the final product on the stage. But before that, what they have gone through, they only know. See, friends, therefore, if we take this stand, every single experience of our life is our Guru. You are always in tune with your Guru. Don't have to go anywhere. Normally what we do, we take a poor Guru, put it in a frame and hang there. Don't come down, okay? No. He should descend in our heart. And when he descends in our heart, we learn this art of learning from every single experience. So, Pruchami tvam dharma sammuda cheta yasreyasyad nishitam ruhitanmya. What was the greatness of Arjun? Don't seek small little things in life. See, there was a Bihari. He had an appointment with the President of America for 3 minutes. So he was so excited, and he was presented. And the President said, yes, what you want? You have got 3 minutes. Ask whatever you want and it will be given. What you want? What I want? Now he didn't know what to ask. So he was like, many people may become miserable. He got, he took out from his pocket tobacco. Do you have tuna? See, friends, we even do not know what we want. See, this human life is not for what we are living for. See, this mic is between you and me. You know what is the qualification of this mic? First, it does not have its own story. It does not impose its own sound on us. You must have seen there are some mics, they have this problem. Either there is electronic onkar, or else sometimes the mics clean their throat, or else they go so slow you can't hear, or they'll be shouting loud. Then unfit, throw it away. But if the mic is fit, it is between the speaker and the listener, is it not? Exactly. The Lord and His creation, we are the mic between Him and His creation. So like we select a perfect, functional, available mic, in the same manner, He is also searching for a perfect, available, sincere mic so that He can speak through us. See? Therefore, spiritual life is not a gain. We have to empty ourselves to such an extent that He will express through us. Like when we empty the suitcase completely, the suitcase is filled with space. In the same manner, when we empty ourselves fully, completely, He is already 100% there where earlier this we were there, I. See, friends, so this I who is enjoying or suffering, is he really there? Or is it the divinity that is expressing through us? See? So like the mic has no purpose. It can be kept in a box, unused, no purpose. When somebody takes in the hand, the person who takes in the hand, he has the purpose, not the mic. Let it be a discourse or a disco, it makes no difference. See, friends, exactly, we are an instrument created by Him to express joy and happiness. Every instrument has got a purpose, is it not? Any instrument you take. One management conference or a group, actually I was talking to a group of engineers in Kaivalya Dham. So after my talk was over, one youngster or young student, college first employees like that, so he said, Swamiji, this is not what you taught, but because you are a Swami, I want to ask you a question. Okay, what is the question? What is the purpose of human life? I said, okay. Then I asked, please tell me your qualification. I will talk in the language that you understand. I am engineer. Very good. Which engineer? Softy? He said, no, I am not software engineer. Cement and stones? No, I am not a civil engineer. Then screwdrivers, yes, I am a mechanical engineer. Very good. Then I took that example. In a box, there were 3 screwdrivers. And I wanted to tighten a screw of something. So I took the screwdriver first and tried to fix the head of the screwdriver in the niche of the screw. But the head was not straight, it was oblique, so it will slip. I can't use it, I kept it back. Then I took the second, because there are options available. Took the second. And that head of the screwdriver went perfectly in the niche. I was very happy, come on, good. And I wanted to move it. Only handle is moving, not a screw. Come on, this is too much, I trimmed that. Then I took the third screwdriver. The head fixed properly, and when I want to maneuver, it was doing as I wanted. Now, out of these 3, which I will select? The third one. All are screwdrivers. All of us are human beings. He is searching for a right screwdriver. See, therefore Gita says, Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet atmaiva atmano bandhu atmaiva ripuratmanah. We are here only for one purpose. We should be such a fit instrument, always available, always cheerful, so that He will choose us and express through us. See, friends, this is spirituality. Remaining in the next class, if there is a class? Okay. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.